Hi. I see our lives in terms of a jigsaw. We see the whole picture when the last piece goes in, but we keep losing that last piece. I call that the motivation piece. Once upon a time, back in early March, we believed that this pandemic would soon be over and that we might be able to go to Israel for Pesach. Unprecedented as it was, and it still is, we couldn't believe that it was for real and so acutely serious. However, we zoomed not in a plane, but in the cloud for a pre-Pesach Seder, scanning 4 continents with our family. Previously, some took no notice in Pesach, and yet they participated fully this year. One living in a remote part of Spain made his own 18-minute baked matzah. What have we missed most? Hairdresser? Manicurist? Restaurants? Nah. These things we can cope without. Without a doubt, it's the hugs from family and friends, but mostly our grandchildren. Tree hugging is good, but not the same. Each day spent with them physically apart is heart-wrenching. Thank goodness for technology allowing us to communicate with all our family on FaceTime. The little ones don't understand why Sabra and Grandma don't spend time with them or hold them anymore. Grandparents provide a special bond and give a different dimension to their learning processes. Therefore, it's important to maintain some form of interaction with them and to let them know it's just what the doctor said, to keep us safe, and what a good job they are doing. Have all the children been so amazing or what? Thanks also to their well-behaved parents. The children, for the beautiful rainbows, we thank them. For the support of the NHS and giving us colour as we go on our walks in the windows. It reminds us that there is always sunshine after the storms have passed. Sass and I have enjoyed cooking separately and together. It's a great time for talking with each other, Zooming or catching a Netflix movie. We usually cook up a rice stir-fry, noodle stir-fry, pasta stir-fry, orzo stir-fry. Get the message? We love stir-fries. Occasionally one of us togs up, looking like a criminal with mask, scarf, glasses, hat, gloves over the latex gloves, and go in search for the ingredients for our next meal. We've become the masked hunter-gatherers. Being alone and together has given us more time for self-reflection too. The extra time with our families, albeit via Zoom and our friends and WhatsApp, is welcomed. We have shared cocktail evenings with friends, quizzes, meals, thanks to all you clever techies. Cleared the loft, garage, reminisced over old photos. You remember those? Found things we forgot about, diving equipment. We are throwing out our bits of our past to concentrate on our future whilst reminiscing over fond memories. We've discovered new walks in the glorious weather and fresh air. Some of us are fortunate to be working whilst others may never be able to return to the same working environment they left prior to this pandemic. We in Bushy are so lucky for the support, tireless endeavours and friendship of just about everyone in our community and beyond. Thanks also for the YouTubers and Zoomers. We keep in mind all the key workers, including the NHS, police, prison officers, shopkeepers. The lists go on for on and on and on, putting people's own lives at risk to keep us safe and cushioning us till we get going again. never to be taken advantage or granted for. The wow factor springs to mind. Wow. The creativity people have come up with, sewing scrubs for hospitals, for baking cakes for the NHS and carers, those arranging kiddish rotas for key workers. I'm so proud of my friends and community for all they have done during this time, providing us with so many wonderful stories of kindness and generosity. I have called many people in the community. Some were just names on a list, but not anymore. I have had such wonderful conversations with such interesting people talking about how they carry on in this temporary world. It's been inspiring. When I've had the privilege to help someone out, I register the joy of the recipient's face or see their smile at a window. I hear a grateful voice at the end of the telephone. How will this all turn out? How will we reverse our journey? In my opinion, we can't. It would be like trying to take out and separate ingredients in a cake mixture. Some might not want to return to the crazy life as it was. Yes, life is buffering at the moment, and life may never get back to the old normal. Like in all fairy tales, there's always a horrid storyline. But PG, although many will have been deeply scarred by their experiences, and I certainly don't downgrade those situations, our hearts go out to all our families affected. For those who have lost their dear ones, one can only thank not only those at the grounds, but the use of technology to enable Zoom lavoyers and shivers to be so expertly carried out, allowing the bereaved to be supported throughout their grieving process. We pray for all to be spared from this latest plague. May we all come out of this soon and live happily ever after the beast has been destroyed. Keep safe, keep well.